Hotel groundbreaking ceremony. The hotel, as you know, is going under a major facelift, if you will. It's estimated nearly $100 million. The hotel plans to reopen in spring of 1995, I believe it's April. And today we have quite a few significant happenings here. We're bearing a time capsule in which many of our celebrities who are attending today, such as Milton Berle, Charlton Heston, Richard Anderson, Tony Curtis, they will be enclosing something into the time capsule that somehow has a memory of their days here at the Beverly Hills Hotel. The capsule will be entombed here and to be reopened on the hotel's 100-year anniversary, which is 2012. We think it's going to be a fantastic day.
First time that I was here at the Beverly Hills Hotel was in 1921. I was out here making silent pictures. I was a kid actor, and I was about 13. And they sneaked me into the hotel. And somebody's been asking me who were my friends at that time, who sneaked me in. And I said, if I recall, it was Chaplin, Mary Pickford, Douglas Fairbanks Sr., and the stars of that era. We went into the pump room. I don't know if it was called the pump room at the time. It's a Cuban cigar that I've had for about 15 years. And I'm going to put it in a capsule. Then maybe in 21st or 22nd century, they'll pull it out and they'll say, oh, whose was this? I'm not putting my name on it, so they'll have to guess.
All right. Tell me when you come up.
There you go.
This is a picture of Gene Harlow and the tennis professional at the Beverly Hills Hotel, Harvey Snodgrass. Harvey Snodgrass was here. He was a fixture. He was the first tennis professional they ever had here. And I played tennis with Harvey in the 50s and the 60s. And he was here every day. Katharine Hepburn used to come twice a week, take lessons from him. I used to come and play doubles with him. So this gives you some idea of what goes on here at this hotel. It isn't really a hotel. It's a museum. It's a home. It's the classiest joint in the world.
Back and said, we're going to have to go do some of that.
Yeah.
But very soon we
celebrate the groundbreaking of the Beverly Hills Hotel. Thankfully, we've never had a major fire or incident at the Beverly Hills Hotel. Certainly have had some near here, like Sheikh Mohammed Salah Fassi's house, 2 blocks away, that burned significantly, completely involved in fire about 12 years ago. We're looking forward to the reopening of the Beverly Hills Hotel in about 2 years, and a very safe and wonderful hotel again.
Well, it really happened. We broke ground for the Beverly Hills Hotel to be redone again. It's been a long time since this hotel has been the most wonderful place to come. I always get a thrill coming in here. For many, many years, I came here every Monday with the club that we belong to, the Rotary Club, and every day that I walked in, it was fun. One day when I was leaving, Sophia Loren came in. Another day, Zsa Zsa Gabor. Another day, Ronald Reagan. But I remember in 1948 when I worked here, Spencer Tracy was my best friend. He'd buy a newspaper from me for $1. He was terrific. Norma Shearer lived here. Hedy Lamarr stayed here one summer. The newspaper said she was in Acapulco, but she was here because I used to take her up and down on the elevator I ran. She looked like any other housefrau. She liked to wear a housecoat around the hotel. Anyhow, it was wonderful to work here. It was wonderful to be here, to see it again. This little fragment of glory this hotel is so famous for and will be famous once again for.
Can't say memories about the Beverly Hills Hotel. As a matter of fact, I used to live right down the street on Cannon Drive. And the night I was married and we left our wedding party and we came here to stay at the Beverly Hills Hotel. And so it holds a very special and dear place in my heart. Lots of good memories and really excited, looking forward to the reopening. It's going to be spectacular and we'll welcome everybody.
Beverly Hills Hills Hotel brought all of the movie stars to the area, and this is what established the city and developed it.
Back this 81-year-old Grand Dam to their original glory. Up until now, the work has been repairing for the actual rebuilding. This much-deserved renovation includes reduction of 263 rooms to 205, and doing that we will be able to enlarge our bedrooms and the bathrooms, and we will be able to add a few more suites. And also we are refurbishing all back of the house and the life safety and the earthquake improvement. And furthermore, I think it's a good news, especially for the resident here, that the Crystal Ballroom will have a garden, which means that we will be able to hold weddings, bar mitzvah, any social function outdoor. And I think if you would like to book for future bookings, we're starting ticket reservation starting tomorrow. No, it's true, really. And we will do anything, everything in our power to open this hotel to April 1995. So when we began planning today's festivities, I thought it would be appropriate to ask some of our hotel friends to briefly share a moment from the Pink Palace past. I have also asked them to bring an item to place in the time capsule, which will be buried just in front of the door there. And the good part is, this time capsule will be reopened year 2012, which is the hotel's 100th-year anniversary. And furthermore, you are all invited and you're all going to be here.
We're all going to be here the year 2012. Kermit is guaranteeing our good health, right, and well-being. And our superstars in their 90s are going to be here 2012. Thank you, Kermit, for allowing me to share in this glorious day, because that's what it is. And I want to thank the owners of the Beverly Hills Hotel and everything you've done for the community. You have been super, and particularly about restoring this landmark property. And the interesting part is that the hotel was here before the city. The hotel was here in 1912. The city was incorporated in 1914. And this was the place where all of the picture stars could go and have their privacy and have their fun. As a matter of fact, Douglas Fairbanks, Mary Pickford, Will Rogers, Charlie Chaplin all lived in this area at the time. And the name, the Polo Lounge, got the name from the fact that Will Rogers and a bunch of others used to play polo here, and they'd come in with their polo clothes, and that's how it got the name. And we also want to include the original invitation from 1912. This was given to us by Robert Anderson, who is the great-great-grandson of the owners. The hotel will bring back the old beauty, glamour, and everything that personifies and represents Beverly Hills. And there's only one thing you forgot to tell us about the opening of the capsule in 2012. April of 2012, you didn't tell us what time. Thank you very much. 9:15. 9:15, that's pretty early in the morning. Thank you all very much.
The Beverly Hills Hotel is more than a hotel to me, my family. I grew up in this area, and any opportunity to come to the Beverly Hills Hotel was considered a special treat. It is a home. It's a museum. It's a legend. It's a place that everybody talks about. And when the hotel closed for renovations, everybody was saying, well, it may be a real problem in terms of coming back here. But there's only one hotel like this in a residential area. These are two of the first scripts we did for the $6 Million Man and the Bionic Woman that I'm going to donate, together with a picture. I'm going to include this. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Kermit. My regards to Miss Piggy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm working alone. What the hell is that? Ladies and gentlemen, I call you ladies and gentlemen, and you know what you are, but I would like to say, in my long career in show business and being in these parts, I have, I think, appeared here at this Beverly Hills Hotel many times, been many events, many shows, I've done many benefits, and I adore this place. But today, I think, me standing here is the most recent. But it's a lovely hotel, and I wish I knew who owned it today. This place has been in more wealthy hands than Zsa Zsa Gabor. Ooh. Now I have many, don't worry, I'll be on for another hour. I have many nostalgic memories. I wrote a few notes down of this hotel. I still remember the night that Marlena, back in the 20s, I was here when I was a kid. Back in the 20s, Marlena here at the hotel asked me out because I was in her room at the time. I don't want it. You'll need it. I'm kidding. If I've said anything to insult you, believe me. I promise. They're going to. This is going to be one of the great hotels in California. That's what I promise. But of course, it is really indeed a thrill and a pleasure to be. Now I have something to put in a capsule. It's a cigar. See,
cigar out. You just give them the outside.
Yeah, that's right, Mayor. I'm sorry, Maya. But I want to say I'm laughing because I know the next punchline. I'm presenting this capsule. Kermit? Wait a minute. Wait. You know, you asked me to do about 2 minutes. I usually bow for 40. I'm presenting this Havana cigar, which I've had for over 20 years. It's a Romeo and Juliet. And I'm going to put it here. What do I do it? Put it right here. You won't smoke it, will you? No. You're allowed to smoke in Beverly Hills. And I also wish that my dear friend, God love him, George Burns, who's 97, will be around to cut the tape at the next opening. Thank you very much.
Mr. Carlton Heston, please.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be back in the hotel where I have spent so much time. The first night I was in Hollywood, Paramount at the time rented one of the bungalows on a permanent basis to put up actors they brought out that had no other place to stay. But that's the only time I have ever spent the night in the Beverly Hills. God knows I've had a lot of breakfasts in the Polo Lounge. I think half the movies I've made had at least one planning meeting in the Polo Lounge. One of the problems with the film industry is nobody knows where to go now to have planning meetings at breakfast. And I'm glad to hear that in 1995 we'll be able to come back here. I'm also very pleased to be asked to contribute something on this auspicious. You know, it's amazing to come back and see this hotel sort of undressed. It's like looking at a very beautiful woman for the first time with no clothes on. The anticipation is enormous, but it's a little confusing at the time. I look forward to coming back in April of '95, and I will contribute a videotape of one of Guess Who's films to the time capsule. And I ask to be excused because I have to go to a meeting on a film I'm about to make. Major motion picture soon to be seen in a theater near you. And if the world were in its proper order, we would be having the meeting in the Polo Lounge. But I can't do that. But I look forward to the next one I can. Thanks for having me.
Hello, so I would like to welcome Mr. and Mrs. Tony Curtis.
I grew up at this hotel. Came out here in California in 1948. And the second place I came to see was the Beverly Hills Hotel. I won't tell you what the first place was. It was Universal Pictures. Anyway, it's a privilege and an honor for me to be here. This place holds memories for all of us, each one of us. And to see this place being refurbished and rebuilt is a great and wonderful experience. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Mr. Cesar Romero, please.
I have a lot of wonderful memories in this hotel. And I remember back in 1934, a group of friends and I used to roller skate every Monday afternoon and evening. And our favorite place to roller skate was up and down the driveway of this hotel. It was all boarded up. Nobody lived here. It was kind of a white elephant in those days. And we used to come and we'd roller skate up this side and roll down the other side. And it all ended when Ann Southern hit the palm tree down at the bottom of the hill and broke her nose. Other than that, I have wonderful memories, and I hope to have many more in this beautiful hotel. Thank you.
On the count of 5, please dig. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a toast to the rebirth of a legend. Lee. Cheers. Cheers. Peter. On behalf of the ownership and myself, thank you very much for joining us for today, and we'll see you April of 1995. And don't forget our date, year 2012. Furthermore, I am putting in the box envelope saying that we are going to offer the year 1912 rate when we open year 2012 for one night, which is $12. Enjoy. Thank you.